Hey, good morning everyone. June 9th, 2022. Making myself some breakfast here. Yummy Morels, a little bit of salt and pepper, and my coffee. It's gonna be a good day. All right, things are going. I decided to move the this whole desk closer to the camera and away from the wall. I made this more centrally located. Even the lighting's not terrible. Of course, there's always gonna be little tweaks and everything. I just wanna get something that's permanent. And then also another thing I can do is right here, I'm gonna do probably this piece of tongue and groove. I'm gonna cut the tongue and groove off of it, and I'm gonna route a channel behind it, and I'll put that up against the wall here and put LED lights behind it to give it backlighting on that. Same thing back behind here. I'm gonna route a channel on the back corner of this, LED lights, and then we'll have maybe all the way around, we'll do LED lights. I may or may not keep that. It kind of doesn't match. I mean, I do like to have something to display some of my interesting like meteorites and radioactive minerals and stuff. I got some pretty cool stuff I'm gonna have to do a video on. Anyway, off subject, let's get back to, oh, actually, we're doing a lot of yard work today. We're gonna put some blueberry trees and blackberries up between those two posts, strawberries between that and that post. Right there, I just tilled all that up. That's gonna be 2 3x3 raised garden beds. And then I tilled all this up this morning. This is gonna be an 8x2. And then anything else that we think that we need, we'll go ahead and do that today as much as we can. So, cool. All right, so up here, we've got strawberries, 4 strawberry plants, blueberries, blackberries, and then 2 grapevines as well. It's lunch break, so just hanging out here. I have to go to the UPS store, do a few things, and then we're gonna continue on with the cable management. All right, well now it's starting to look like even more of a cluster than well, the thing is, I'm trying to do cord management and everything, and it's kind of working. I'm not going to show you too much detail back there because I'm not even started really. I still have to order a few more cords. Like for instance, that Ethernet cable, I have like a 16-foot cord there that's like wrapped up behind here, and I only need a 2.5 footer to like pin to the wall, come down, and then directly into the tower. Tower's another thing. I made just a quick shelf here, and it kind of goes out. That way I can access the USB ports on the top, but that doesn't solve the problem of the loudness of it. You could probably hear it. So since it's loud, I'm gonna have to still fix that somehow with an insulated room or a door on its own, just so I don't hear that sound in my highly sensitive microphone right here. I also built an extension to the table, but it's not permanent. So actually this desk can spin out. It's not connected. See, if I move it, I can actually like open it up like a hinge. And that way, the way I have my cable management down here, it's not connected tightly. So I can open it and it'll move, which means I can have more room for playing VR, so I'm not smashing into the table. I still have my other monitor. That's gonna go probably up above like it used to be. I have a lot of cables. I have my, what do we have here? Guitar hangers. More studio stuff. I got my quad Cortex in one of these boxes. So this extended table here, again, this is all gonna be redone. This is just temporary, but this is gonna be like mostly guitar studio stuff. I may build a second level for it so I can have a separate computer here for recording, possibly, and just like have the quad Cortex over here, and that way I can interface with it easier sitting here. Also, the legs to this chair, the original wheels did not work for this desk, so I had to modify them and it would be nice to put wheels on the bottom of these. So I still have the original wheels. I may just make it like that, and then I can wheel the chair around, because moving it around right now, these are just epoxied in there. So it's not the best, but if I could put wheels on the bottom, then I could just move this thing around. I wouldn't have to hinge the table out. I could just wheel the chair back. It's actually easier to hinge the table than move the chair right now. So I could also get another, that's a 16-foot cable for the Oculus. I can get a 20-foot cable, and then I can move even further back. Hey, good morning, everyone. Bella's out eating grass. And no video for the past couple days. Been not really that exciting, actually. You know, went out and got some mushrooms. I think that's the last video I made. Haven't really gotten too much done in the past 2 days. Just been doing like cord management and stuff back here. Working on like a little custom mount for my gaming monitor, which is gonna go like this. So that stick, that piece of mahogany that's sticking out 5 inches, that's where my webcam is gonna go. I've got my permanent camera here, my DSLR, that could be plugged in right there to look back this way. I'm just kind of going through boxes and stuff, getting, you know, some stuff done, but most of yesterday I spent driving. I went to go look at a table saw, Powermatic Model 66 table saw. Now, I went to go look at it. It's really nice. It's exactly what I want. It's a really good price as well. It's only $1,500. Problem is, it weighs, I think it's 920 pounds, and there's no way I'm gonna risk trying to attach it to these 2x6s going across using a 1/4-ton winch. It just won't work. So what we're gonna do this morning is on the outside of the garage, we're gonna go ahead and attach an anchor point for probably a 3/4-ton winch. We'll go get that over at Harbor Freight. And then once we pick up the Powermatic table saw, we can back the trailer in that I'm gonna rent at Home Depot. We'll back the trailer in right underneath the anchor point. We'll lower the winch, we'll pick it up, drive the truck forward, set the table saw down on either rollers or a skid, and then maybe I can just bring the skid with me and then buy a pallet jack. That would probably make more sense, right? See that? Talking it through, kind of, it makes more sense as you go. I think that's what we're gonna do. Now, in order to get the Powermatic table saw at the current shop onto this skid, the guy up there has some help. So hopefully we can get it up on the skid and we can tie it down onto the trailer. Got some tie-offs here. We'll bring all those and we should be good to go. Great. I still have to get a pallet jack though. I'm gonna check Craigslist, I guess. All right, there is a pallet jack on Craigslist. It is $150 and it looks pretty darn beat up. So I'm gonna skip that. You can actually just rent one at Home Depot. It's on here somewhere. It's only like $30 for the day or something like that. So we'll definitely just rent one. We can also rent the trailer over there, of course, maybe a small one if they have any available. If it can withstand 1,000 pounds, or we'll just get the bigger one here. We don't have to pick up the table saw until 2 p.m. It's only 9 a.m. right now. There is a really good garage sale thing going on. It's a pawn shop that's closing after 35 years. They've got all sorts of tools and all sorts of stuff. Maybe we'll head over there. Maybe we can find a fireproof cabinet or cutting torch or something. We'll see what they have over there. Okay, so this video is like 2 or 3 days worth of videos all compressed into one 10-minute video. I'm gonna continue on with June 11th, which is today. I'm gonna continue on with today's video tomorrow. So in tomorrow's video, you'll see the saw and the whole situation that that happens with the getting the table saw today and the yard sale that we're going to go to. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.